He's held dozens of championships, competed in countless main events, and owns the greatest streak in WWE history. The Undertaker is here.
I don't think there's a more dramatic match
the
in all of
Undertaker has been eliminated
momentarily. That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt. In fact, I'm a little surprised we didn't see an elimination there.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over.
Next entrance getting ready to come out. Looks to make an elimination here. Switching gears here, guys.
Now, that's getting off the hook easy, if you ask me.
Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape. Guys, whoever wins this match tonight will...
Well, who's coming out next? Who is it?
He's inflicting some serious pain here. That's perfectly placed, and how you land the big strike.
You know, Byron's point about the elite list of past winners is spot on. Think about the hundreds who have tried to add their name, but in the end, there's only that elite few.
Yeah, that's right, and that list contains some of the biggest...
Guys, it's almost time for our next
Roman
competitor.
Reigns has been eliminated.
Clearly on a mission here.
And just a sickening thud upon impact. Oh, what a great escape.
Goldberg has been eliminated. The Rock has been
there's the elimination.
eliminated.
We are moments away from the next entrant.
Look at Shawn Michaels getting, from what we've seen and heard tonight.
Steve Austin
There's
has
the
been
elimination.
eliminated.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not.
The hip drop, the end is...
We're about to see number 8 right now.
To elaborate more on the 1988 Royal Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition
Sting has been eliminated.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Triple H using his speed right there.
Final seconds here before number 9 enters. In the spirit of DX, Shawn Michaels' first instinct is to rebel against any type of authority, but there's also an unbelievable pride he takes in being the best, in being the icon.
Look, I appreciate a good rebellion against authority more than most, Cole, but with Shawn Michaels, everything is connected to his desire to be the greatest competitor in WWE history.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
I need to expand on Shawn Michaels. We're about to get another one.
Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. Releases the grip for some reason.
Perhaps has something else in mind here, Michael?
one move after the other. It's devastating.
Michaels setting it up.
Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania.
Triple H
And that's
has been
elimination right there, guys.
eliminated.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Oh, I think this man means business. Braun Strowman is a force within the ring. Shawn Michaels using his speed right there.
As Byron mentioned, 1993 marked the first time the Royal Rumble winner advanced to WrestleMania. And that year, it was Yokozuna who won the Rumble and challenged Bret Hart at WrestleMania 9.
Can you imagine if that rule was in effect prior to 1993? WrestleMania 5 would have been Randy Savage. Which superstar
Bret
is this
Hart
going to be?
has been eliminated.
And no luck against Edge there.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
Calling an audible, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I really thought the elimination was coming.
After a ghastly period as bitter enemies,
Eddie
look
Guerrero
out. There's the elimination.
has been eliminated.
Oh my gosh, from what heights?
But he's got to capitalize now.
That is exactly what Braun Strowman needed.
We're in the final moments before number 13 enters
Edge
the fray.
has been eliminated.
I want to touch on the DX reunion you brought up, Michael. Only
Braun
an
Strowman
entity.
Yeah,
has
he's a
been
superstar that can flip the
eliminated.
switch and get after you.
Got out of trouble there.
Which really should come as no surprise to anybody.
Hold on, change of plans here.
Interesting approach, Michael. I'm not sure I would do the same thing.
And the offensive display by Shawn.
Next entrance getting ready to come out.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future WWE Hall of Famers in Bret
Samoa
Hitman
Joe
Hart.
has
the
been
elimination, Byron.
eliminated.
That was amazing.
Oh my. Shawn Michaels.
Gosh, the same move
A
over and
competitor
over. There's
has
the elimination,
been
Corey.
eliminated.
What took him so long? We talk a lot about dream matchups and the luck of the draw at the Royal Rumble, and for good reason. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, we saw two icons go nose-to-nose that before then was only possible in WWE video games. And if you were playing with your action figures at home like Byron, time stood still when Goldberg stood before the almighty Undertaker.
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Corey, you talked about it earlier when Goldberg stood face-to-face with The Undertaker at the 2017.
Jericho has
That's
been
elimination.
eliminated.
Yeah, he's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
Oh, I don't know if their opponent expected that.
The WWE Universe counting down for number 17.
Brock Lesnar has been eliminated.
Shawn Michaels is one of the biggest personalities in the business, and he's showing it.
His clothesline
Kevin
finds
Nash has
I
been
can't wait to see who
eliminated.
number 18's gonna be. You know, guys, where a superstar enters really can make a difference. Of course, we've seen early entrants do well in the past, but there's probably no better advantage than entering toward the latter portions of the match.
Finn Balor has
Boy,
been
the time just
eliminated.
flies, doesn't it? Hard to argue your point about the advantage of entering late, Michael, and I'm sure guys like John Cena, The Undertaker, and Triple H would all agree. Of course, those three all won Royal Rumble matches after entering at the number 30.
Whatever. The 19th.
There's the elimination.
Eliminated.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man simply dominated nearly every Rumble he competed in.
Oh, man, what a
Seth Rollins
hit.
has
Who's it gonna be?
eliminated.
As Corey mentioned, Stone Cold certainly has an impressive Royal Rumble resume. And it'd be even more impressive if he was able to hold on and win the 1999 Rumble match.
Michael, I'm still miffed about that one. Mr. McMahon literally stole the victory out from underneath.
competitor
There's
has
the
been
elimination, Byron.
eliminated.
That was amazing. Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania. But newer fans might not realize that the rule did not go into effect until 1993. The showstopper wants to put an end to the show.
The Animal
right here.
Batista has been eliminated.
Entering the Rumble. Somehow makes a getaway there.
That's just
The
embarrassing.
Ultimate Warrior
There's the
has
elimination,
been
Byron.
eliminated.
That was amazing.
When Shawn Michaels wanted to return to hell at WrestleMania 26, it was the career of the most celebrated competitor in WWE history against the most coveted streak in all of sports.
Look at Shawn Michaels getting ready here, people.
AJ Styles
And that's
has
elimination
been
right there, guys.
eliminated.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Guys, whoever wins this match tonight will forever be ingrained in one of the most exclusive and elite lists of all of sports entertainment, and that is no exaggeration.
Yeah, he's
Andre
a
the
superstar.
Giant
There's the
has
elimination,
been
Corey.
What took him
eliminated.
so long?
You know, Byron's point about the elite list of past winners is spot on. Think about the hundreds who have tried to add their name, but in the end, there's only that elite few.
Yeah, that's right, and that list contains some of the biggest names ever. We're talking about The
Kurt Angle
Undertaker.
has been
there's the elimination.
eliminated.
In the spirit of DX, Shawn Michaels' first instinct is to rebel against any type of authority, but there's also an unbelievable pride he takes in being the best, in being the icon.
Look, I appreciate a good rebellion against authority more than most, Cole, but with Shawn Michaels, everything is connected to his desire to be the greatest competitor in WWE history. Watch out. This is where anything...
Listen to this crowd count the next one in. I need to expand on Shawn Michaels' rebellious attitude, guys. His defiance is like a competitive fire that is always burning inside of him. D-Generation X
John
is
Cena
part of the
has
essence
been
of the Heartbreak Kid.
eliminated.
As we saw at the Raw 25th anniversary, HBK is always up for throwing on the colors of DX. And you know what you can do if you're not down with that, right?
Oh, man, what a
Randy
hit.
Orton
Now get
has
ready.
been eliminated.
After a ghastly period as bitter enemies, that provided some of the most savage matches in WWE history. Shawn Michaels and Triple H did something no one ever thought they'd see reunite as D-Generation X. And that's an elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
If you've been keeping track, we should know who this is.
The luckiest person in the match.
I want to touch on the DX reunion you brought up, Michael. Only an entity like as evil as Mr. McMahon could be a common enemy that brought HBK and the game back together.
That's highly inappropriate for you to say about our chairman, Saxton. Even I can't deny the success HBK and the game enjoyed. I just wish Mr. McMahon wasn't so often the butt of the joke.
Oh my, Shawn Michaels is in position. That packed a punch.
Shawn Michaels has fought his way all the way back into this match, and now looks like he just might win this thing.
Down to the final two, and this is where game plans change a bit. You're no longer watching your back, and instead of maybe just trying to survive, now you're doing everything in your power to eliminate the other superstar. Oh, it slips out of trouble.
That'll come back to haunt you, Cole.
A competitor has been
We have the
eliminated.
final elimination, and that's all she wrote.
That might go down as one of the greatest Royal Rumbles of all time. Proud I was able to be a part of it.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.